Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about a very big project that I don't know, for some reason it's been flying under the radar for myself. And a mate of mine shared it in one of my in the groups I was in, and I decided to check it out. For some reason, I thought this project was like a derivatives, like a interest-based project. So I don't really touch those stuff. So I didn't really look into it. But I don't know, for some reason I thought it was that. But when I looked into it again, because he had shared it, I realized it's nothing good to do with that. It's another layer one. So it reminds me a lot of Mina protocol. I don't know if you know that is ZK Snarks based project, and also Starkware. So this is zero knowledge stuff. I don't know if you guys I've spoken to you about this before, but it's definitely one of the technologies of the future. Zero knowledge proof technology. Zero knowledge technology generally is very, very advanced, bleeding edge crypto and tech stuff that's like very advanced, and I believe will be part of the future of the future. And so this project, the reason why it reminds me of them is because it had some insane raises, just like those previous, like Mina and Starkware. They're some of the biggest, best investors and the biggest rounds I've seen. Obviously, that would matter when it comes to when we're trading the token, and that's going to be something else. But in terms of just telling you the caliber of the project and the people that are interested, it's one of those definitely up there with like tier one, like a star project in terms of the funding and everything. So let's go into it. So in this video, I just want to talk about briefly the project, and then I want to tell you about the potential airdrop capabilities, or the airdrop, what you need to get the airdrop. It's very early, the project's still on testnet, so there's not too much to do, but I'll go into the few things that can be done now, and obviously I'll do another updated video later on. So what is Aleo? Actually, before I go into that, just a normal disclaimer, guys, nothing I say in this video is financial advice, and the airdrop is not guaranteed. Anyway, so what is Aleo, or Aleo, however you want to pronounce that? It's basically it's similar to Mina and Starkware in terms of it's a blockchain based on zero knowledge technology. So if you want to go on a deep dive for that, that's probably going to be a separate video. So if you want to look into that, just search, read their docs, and obviously you can watch YouTube videos. So here is the Twitter. As you can see, it's got 184,000 followers. Obviously, we know usually there could be bots, whatever, but this is fairly understandable for a crypto project on their caliber. Okay, and here I just want to show you their raise. So they've raised in total almost 300 million, guys. So that's 298 million. Okay, one of the highest I've seen in any blockchain or any blockchain related. You guys know I always share different fundraisers in my Telegram every day. I post on Monday to Friday. I post about all the news when raises. I mean, like very few have raised this much at this valuation. So as you can see, they've raised a Series A, B, and a B plus. Okay, and they've raised at a very high valuation. I read it's not written here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the funds, etc. in a bit. So Samsung Next is, they got into the valuation 1.45 billion, I believe, something along those lines. So you can see this Series B plus was by Samsung and SoftBank Vision, and they raised a 70 million B plus round. And you can see here the Series B, the 200 million raise, was led by Cora Capital, SoftBank Vision, and the Series A was Andreessen Horowitz A16Z. And you can see here the what technology, you can read that later. So here is basically, I just wanted to mention the fact that it reminds me about Mina, which is obviously another blockchain that's on doing things with zero knowledge proof technology. And here you can see Starkware, which is the company that's made Starknet, which is the public. I've done a whole video about this as well. But they also raised that they raised around 200 something million as well. And they also raised, their last round was about it was at 8 billion, and they also had unofficially raising another round at 15 billion. But so you guys can see, I just want to show you some of the investors. So here you got like cream of the crop, guys. Like when it comes to venture funds or these crypto funds, you got just tier one. Okay, so you got Polishing Capital, which is Olive Castle Rees fund, Variant fund. I forgot his name. He runs that. He does that email newsletter as well. Coinbase Ventures and recent placeholder. He's got that. What's his name? The name, but he's got a book called Crypto Assets. Very smart guy. Galaxy Digital, Slow, Samsung Next, Decrypt, Scalar. I forgot her name, but she's a very high caliber. I think she used to work for Coinbase as well. I forgot her name. Then there's Balaji, Tiger Capital. you get the gist, guys. Like just cream of the crop type funds, very very high caliber. Obviously, got huge connections. So let's get into what we need to do to start interacting with the project. Okay, so first thing we need to do is download the wallet. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, so we just obviously I'll leave the link in the description. You just add it to Chrome. It's basically a Chrome extension. Okay, the wallet is basically a Chrome extension, and per usual, make sure you save all the details of the wallet, like the private key, etc. And you guys know how to do all of that. So then you need Genesis tokens. You need testnet tokens. Okay. So connect your MetaMask, connect your Leo. Recently, they said that they're recalibrating the chain or something. So the wallet's not actually connecting to any of the websites, but that's fine. You can still receive tokens, okay? And I'll show you which dApps, etc. to interact with. So when it does go online, you guys can do that. So this is a third-party website, guys. ISA, that's one, and this is a bridge, okay? So if you got a token on Sapilia, you can basically connect the wallets. As I told you, it's not connected now, but they're recalibrating the chain. That's what they said on the Discord. And basically just bridge the fund, basically. Okay, so very straightforward. I'll put the link in the description. The other way to get testnet tokens is by going onto their Discord. So they have a Discord where you can specifically request tokens. Okay, so basically what you do is copy and paste this. So I'll leave in the description, and just instead of this, which is my wallet, put your wallet. Okay, your wallet address, and then leave it. The maximum you can get is 50. I think you can claim it every once every day or something. So don't try to spam it, and you can come up every day, every few days if you want to receive more tokens. So that's what you want to do. This is probably the easiest way. There was another way where you had to text a number. It was like an American number. Obviously, if you're from UK, it's going to charge you a lot. If your contract is capped like mine is, it won't work anyway. So I would say this is the best way. It does take a bit of time, like half an hour, few hours sometimes, but the best way in my opinion. Okay, so now that we've got tokens, we can start interacting with different dApps and doing different tasks. So there's this Zeely task that you can do. I've already done it, so it's not showing anything, but it's very straightforward task that I had to do, and obviously that made me do some of the tasks regarding Aleo. Then there's this Aleo name service, and basically you can I couldn't obviously buy it yet because, like I said, the chain is down, but this is very straightforward. What you'd want to do, there's choose a name, and if it's available, you can basically pay for it in testnet tokens. Then you have this Aleo swap, which is basically a DEX. You get the idea. Just do some swaps on this, and connect your wallet, do some swaps. And there's also this tab here, which is basically an NFT project. What I'll do, I'll leave a link with the ecosystem. Like they have a link with all the projects. I've chosen these out of that to make it simple for you guys. But if you want to interact with like more chains, etc., more dApps, you can do. I'll leave the link for the ecosystem projects. But yeah, and also obviously per usual, you want to follow them on social media, follow the Discord, Twitter, etc. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. Obviously, it's very early. It's like in the testnet phase, but it seemed like a very very high prestigious project. Raising 300 million, guys. That's huge. Prior to even launching blockchain or prior to even coming on mainnet, that's huge. In comparison, just to give you some sort of comparison, Ethereum when they raised their ICO, this is Ethereum, guys, yeah, 18 to about 20 million, if I remember correctly. Obviously, times have changed, different things, etc. I totally understand that, but yeah, 300 million, guys. That's I don't know how it went under my radar, but yeah, kind of excited about this project. Obviously, when the token launches, I'll do a separate video on how I decide to play the token. Obviously, these high valuation projects, you need to be extremely careful when they launch the token. Anyway, I think I'm mumbling too much now. But I hope you got some value from this project. Make sure you subscribe and hit bell, so I'll do like interesting videos like this more. And I'll see you on the next one.